and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and I am very pleased to welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Here we are in lovely, lovely South Clocktown, in this beautiful world that we live in, and we are at the dawn of a new day, which means that these next series of days will actually be pretty filled to the brim with things we're going to do. We need to head out west to go to the ocean, which will obviously progress the story a bit, but, you know, as is tradition, we're going to be doing a couple of side quest things, which in all honesty are actually a little bit more intriguing than the story itself, and I'm actually really excited to indulge ourselves with some of these pleasures and irregular missions we're going to be undertaking, which involve the dead, aliens, and of course, sea monsters. But first order of business is we're going to procure some free money, by God. You would think that Hyrule's, like, I don't know, economy would be like in the dumps by now or something, and I just went through a goddamn staircase. You want to explain that? I think I just hit like the loading screen or something. That kind of threw me off. Okay, let's move forward just a little bit and ignore what just happened. So we were able to procure ourselves with a Goron license, which allows us to carry the very expensive, the very dangerous explosives that are only to be used by the Goron creatures, and you have to buy one as a Goron, obviously. Which is kind of weird because it's like the kid comes in with the Goron license like, wait, how the hell did you get that? Did you kill a Goron for it or something? In cold-blooded murder? So anyway, the black market Goron here is going to sell us powder kegs for 50 rupees, so we'll take it. I'll take it, good sir. And only Goron's permitted to handle them, so. Anyway, so powder kegs made by instruction are extremely powerful. Come back and see me. Okay, well we can only hold one, so once we use it, I'm sure we'll probably have to go back. God, I think I said this before, but I think those bomb owners must be pretty pissed that he's dealing shady black market bombs in their shop. Anyway, we're gonna be heading out west because this is where we need to go to progress the story, right? Termina Field, west side. There's the ocean. It's beautiful. I love going to the ocean. It's very awesome. But of course, there's nothing we can really do about it because it's being blocked by a giant-ass stone gate. And Tattle will have a little bit of insight. That's why that is. I smell salt in the air, so the ocean must be near. But with this wall in the way, we can't go. Oh, no way, really? If only you had a horse, we could jump this wall in one. Whoops. So she's basically spoiling. We need Epona. And where's Epona, you might ask? Well, by the god of my extremely muscular stomach and tits, it's in Romani Ranch. Now, something I didn't point out yet because there hasn't really been a good opportunity to. Also, there's a hole in the ground there. Whenever you get into like a fight or like an enemy nearby, the Goron goes into like this weird like awesome fight pose. It's kind of funny, actually. Stupid levers, get out of here. Don't want to deal with none of your business. Alright, so Romani Ranch is right next to the southern swamp, so we're going to be heading over here. However, I'd like to be able to pick up a couple of arrows and things first, just in case. Just so we have a little bit of nonsense to do. Also, something that's kind of funny, as well as that, are these chew jellies out in the field. Something that's, I think is hilarious, is you can't kill these guys with the Goron. They are impervious to the power of fists and butts to the face. It'll just bounce right off them. You can't even like ground pound them. Otherwise you're just like, SOS just like, get out of here, you chew jelly, sugar-free flavored asshole. Now let's get out of here. You can kill them with your spikes, just not with your fists or your butt. So keep that in mind. Oh man, I can't believe we finished, Snowhead. We did so much at Snowhead. We got a new sword, a new awesome ability for our sword before we even had the damn thing. We became a Goron, and we stopped the world from being engulfed by, you know, snow at the top of a mountain. Go figure, right? No, but we undid that with a simple song. James Mercer is crying right now because we used his music for the powers of evil. Now there's snow and stuff rot there. Why am I collecting that? I don't need it. So, Romani Ranch. Everybody remembers Romani Ranch. However, if you come here on the first day, this guy will be working here because there's a boulder in here for some godforsaken reason. I think it was a prankster or something that was like a joke. Yeah, someone was up to no good mischief and completely blocked the way to Romani Ranch. I mean, God forbid that the townspeople go without their milk every so often. So, why not take out our lovely powder keg that we just procured, the only thing that will be able to get us into Romani Ranch on the first day. And just wait, he's like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, this is like high school over again, man. So, yeah, good stuff. And it's destroyed today. Oh, I didn't get hurt by that. Alright, well, what do you gotta say? He's like, as long as it's open to traffic. It's fine. I'm okay. I don't even give a damn. Less work I gotta do, the better. Time to go hit up that strip club in Clocktown, man. In southern Clocktown, if you know what I mean. So back to Romani Ranch. However, because now we're here on the first day, a couple of things will be different. It's not going to be as depressing, for one, and also there's a lot of things that will be opened up to us, because if you come to Romani Ranch on the first day, we can actually get our horse back. Thank you, Tattle, for enlightening us onto what is here. I'm pretty sure she already mentioned this, though, at some point. Yep, that's my horse, still there. Awesome. And also, you'll notice Romani, the little girl, she is significantly more chipper than she was last time, which is fantastic. If we use the Mask of Truth on this dog here, he'll also make note that she is much more, like, I don't know, chipper, I guess. Oh, poor little horsey. Alright, let's go talk to Miss Romani, shall we? Hey, who are you? I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch, of course you were. So, my name is Ellison, of course. Ellison. It's a nice name, but it's like, hey, don't make fun of my name, Grasshopper. I'm a rogue fairy boy who's up to no good and doesn't play by the rules. So anyway, we're Grasshopper now. I was practicing for tonight. Oh my god, the Smashing Pumpkins are playing live? Just kidding. No. Oh boy. They come at night every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright, shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Okay. Alright, so anyway, she's recruiting for an assistant to help her fend off against the space invaders, and since I'm a boy, the one requirement she needs, I guess we'll go for it. That's the spirit, thank you. Now, she's gonna go into her strategy, which is just murder the hell out of them. So yeah, hit them with arrows so they can't get in, and we mustn't leave the ranch while it's being invaded. So she's got ghost-shaped balloons. Why are those not a thing in real life? That would be amazing. Unless they're Mylars. Mylars are kind of dumb. So, on to horseback we go for the first time, and we got ourselves a lovely mission. On the bottom screen, you can see them on your hoodsy hoods. So all you just have to do is, the gyroscoping is amazing. I'm actually playing off my computer, which is different than normal. It's just because I don't want to like look down. You can kind of hear when I'm looking down because it closes my throat a little bit. And so you can tell whenever I'm doing that, when I'm looking down, it's just a weird change. And I didn't get that one. Ugh. But I love the gyroscoping, it's amazing. Also, I can't really see the bottom screen from my vantage point. Alright, so let's go over here. And so this is basically, you can just practice from here. And boom. Oh. There we go. I think my best score was like 36-21. So if you'd like, send in a video response, show me your best time, and I will go ahead and give you a shout out on the next one, because this was an abysmal score, and I do much better. So, I'll teach Romani's horse calling song to you, Grasshopper. You two keep getting along and go practice some more. It's Epona song! A melody signifying the bond you share with Epona. Played, and your beloved horse will come running. Now the question is, how did Romani know Epona's song? Is it like a popular song they play on the radio? Is it like a #1 hit by their equivalent of Miley Cyrus or something? I don't know, they're small children, I don't know what kids listen to nowadays. So, yep, basically we get to call Epona whenever we'd like. When your arrows hit these, they burst into nothing, but the real ones will keep popping up. Sounds like she's done this before. So we just need to stop them from invading their farm, and we'll be good. Whew. So the operation starts tonight at 2 in the morning. Now what's kind of interesting is, I think this is the first time this actually happens, Tattle will actually allow you, well, she'll explain that you can set alarms for certain things. So we've been asked to take on the job of nighttime assistant. It doesn't come with very good perks and the pay is shit, but you know what? You get to kill aliens, so it's all alright. So yeah, she's, okay. So she's now just telling us she can remind us, which is kind of a nice little tidbit. I mean, it's very thoughtful and considerate of the developers to be like, hey, maybe some people, like, this timing thing is kind of a weird thing. I don't know. But my god, Epona. I love Epona. Ah, she's amazing. Whew, but we still have quite a ways until 2 in the morning, so I say we fill that time with doing a couple of side quests that can be indulged now that we've opened a lot more of this world with Epona now at our disposal. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could head straight for the ocean and, you know, deal with things there. But first, I'd actually like to take care of something here. There's a path that we have yet to visit, and this is actually Gorman's racetrack. Or I guess just the track. Oh, this song brings back so much weird nostalgia. I don't even know what to call it. But anyway, we've got the weird Gorman brothers here, and they're kind of assholes to just everybody in general. So we talk to them. Is that pathetic thing your horse? Yeah, I guess. Would have guessed that thing for a meal for sure, ain't that right, little brother? You'd think a horse that pathetic would gallop if you pushed forward, and would it run faster if you... Yeah, they're just... It's kind of your obligatory tutorial with racing and horses and things. So we will go and race you for 10 rupees. Or what was it, 10 something. Anyway, we get to go against these assholes, and they're kind of dicks. So, it's just your general run-of-the-mill race. I mean, for the most part, they have rubber band physics, so if you go... Rubber band AI, so if you go too far ahead of them, they'll start to slow down. But, if you fall too far behind, they kind of will still go ahead of you. Yeah, it's like one-sided the way it works, so... we're gonna have... excuse me. Gates and rough patches of soil here. Anytime you jump, you actually get a little bit of acceleration, so that's pretty nice. So it's good to use that to your advantage. And we'll go over here and jump over a little bit more of these. These ones aren't as useful, but we should be near the end here. So if we just go ahead and make way, there we go. Make sure you're going full speed. There we go. Ooh, barely made that. And can I beat 50? Yes, 49-39. So again, if you can beat my score, ladies and gentlemen, go and send in your video responses down here at the bottom of this video section. And right where it says video response, you click there, record, edit, render, and then I'll see it and I'll give you a high five. Maybe I'll send you some cash or something. I don't know. But anyway, for whatever reason, these two run-of-the-mill Joes in the middle of nowhere on the Gorman track have a ninja mask. A ninja mask? No, it's the Gatos mask. Go on, a ninja spirit from Icona. It is House Within. Or Icona? I don't know. I like Icona. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. Hell, we don't even know where we got it. Alright, so we won the race near Milk Road, and we beat the Gorman brothers. So sweet. We rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in their asses' ass. Get it? Because they looked like they were riding donkeys. I guess. I don't know. So they are suspicious-looking brothers who train horses, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of asses, I went to this Mexican restaurant once, and I asked for a burrito, and he kept calling it, like, a donkey. He's like, how's your donkey for you? Like, it was a guy, like an older gentleman. Not old, but, like, in his mid-30s, at least. And his grandma, and it's called, Abuela's, La Cocina de Abuela, or something like that. Grandma's kitchen. And what was kind of interesting about that, he's just like... Do you know why I keep calling it a donkey? And I was like, yeah, because burro is donkey in Spanish, and I got a burrito. And it was actually super good. It was like hardcore homemade, and what in the world? That completely just stopped me in my tracks. And so, yeah, it was pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's literally the only kind of it existence, because it's like the one guy, he just, I don't know. The tables were very small though, so I don't know. I'll probably go there again sometime. I live in a pretty small town, so things like that are bound to happen. Anyway, let's talk about what I want to talk about here. Epona is indestructible. You literally can take bombs and, you know, we'll do absolutely nothing to her, which is really nice for us. But here we are heading to the east, and this area over here houses Icona Canyon. Now, because we just beat the Gorman brothers and procured Garo's mask, we can now indulge ourselves with a little bit of stuff here. Now, I don't think I showed very much off here, but there's also a gate here, which means you can't jump over this until you have Epona, of course. So we'll run over here. So many choo-choos and bomb-choos and ugh. What are you doing in a place like this? Ikana Hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. But if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing the wandered spirit. Hey, I think we know something about that. The guy's up at the Gorman checks. Hey, don't tell me. I don't want to know how you got it. So, yeah, apparently he knew where it is, so they are men of poor character who commit evil deeds. Might have to remember that for later. But without the mask, we can't help the restless spirits of Ikana. Damn it.